Hey everyone, and welcome to Garden Basics. Today I'm going to talk to you about fertilizers, more specifically what is referred to as the NPK, and that's that series of numbers you're going to see on commercial fertilizing packages. The reason it's called NPK is pretty simple. The components of virtually every commercial fertilizer are going to be your nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. And for those of you who aren't into science, the periodic table uses letters to denote elements: N for nitrogen, P for phosphorus, and K for potassium. So that's where we get NPK from. These three elements all occur naturally in the ground, but in varying quantities, so it's important to know how much is in your soil so that you can amend any sort of deficiencies. You can do this with a soil test. They're simple enough to use, and you can pick them up pretty much anywhere that sells garden supplies. Nitrogen is especially important as it's not overly abundant in many people's soil, and plants are designed to absorb as much nitrogen as possible because it helps them to make proteins responsible for new tissue growth. It also helps give that nice vibrant green foliage we all love to see. But you want to be careful. As I said, they're going to absorb as much nitrogen as they can, even at the expense of other crucial nutrients, which can affect their fruit yields and their blooms. So you definitely want to be careful. You've probably noticed anyone who's fertilized their lawn and they've got yellow spots on it. That's what we call nitrogen burn, and that's just from having too much nitrogen in one specific area. So you definitely want to go light on your nitrogen in the garden or on your lawn, pretty much anywhere you're going to be using it. Nitrogen is also easily washed away by water, so you're going to want to fertilize often, but using a lower nitrogen count. That way you're not going to burn anything out. Phosphorus is crucial because it's what helps the roots develop and establish. It also helps with brighter blooms and seeding. It does this by aiding the transfer of energy from one part of the plant to another, but unlike nitrogen and potassium, it's not going to be easily washed away, so you're definitely not going to have to fertilize as often using phosphorus as you would with nitrogen or potassium. Lastly, potassium improves the overall health of the plant by promoting cell strength and helping the plant to make carbohydrates while regulating metabolic activities within the plant. It also helps promote resistance to things like drought and various diseases. Now, there are a lot of other key nutrients that plants need, such as calcium and magnesium, which you can add in various forms, but NPK are the big three, and those are what really help keep your plants looking beautiful and healthy. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching Garden Basics.